Close the door, Dino.
Hey, Mom, we're gonna go to buy some candy.
Huh?
You want something?
What?
Wanna go and buy some candy?
No, I need a recorder.
Or do you want candy?
I want chippies. Give me hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Let me just ask Mom.
Go tell her. Hey, what is going on, guys? It is me, Rec Productions. Welcome back to another video. It's finally time, guys. I'm sorry for not uploading for the past couple days, but I am back and I wanted to start a new series which is called Review That Camo. And of course, it's only going to pertain to Call of Duty. And basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to review all the new camos that are coming out for Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and whatever future Call of Duty kind of brings to us. So basically, guys, Black Ops 3 is going to have so much new camos. I mean, we might get Weaponized 115, we might get a bunch of new camos in the future. And obviously Infinite Warfare has their Zombies and Spaceland packs, so when Call of Duty Infinite Warfare does come out, I will review that because I did pre-order it. I got the Legacy Pro Edition and I will bring that to you guys in the future. But anyways, guys, all of that aside, we're focusing on Black Ops 3, and to be more specific, the Call of Duty World League camo, or the championship camo. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just give you guys my opinion. I'm gonna give it a rating out of 10, so I could get a 6 out of 10, I could get a 4 out of 10, or 10 out of 10. And basically, there are many factors that will contribute to the actual overall rating. So, like, for example, I can go ahead and score it on the looks, if it's animated or not, how much it costs. Close the door, Jenna. Lower the volume. Jenna, come on. Basically, the overall score will depend on how it looks and all these different things, and that's basically how this series is gonna work. So if you guys want to see more camos, I'm not gonna do any Black Ops 2 camos, just to let you guys know. I'm not gonna do any previous Call of Duty camos. I'm focusing on Black Ops 3. So if you get if you guys want any camos to be on this list or on this show, go ahead and comment below, and I will be sure to go ahead and check out that comment. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So the first thing we need to talk about, obviously, is how do you get the camo. And I'm gonna show you guys how to get the camo right now. Basically, you just need to go to the store in Black Ops 3. You go all the way down and you go where it says esports pack. Now, this was not there before. I mean, this little kind of menu was not here before. I'm not sure when they actually put this menu up. I'm not sure if it came out 1 week ago, or I'm not sure if it came out 2 weeks ago. I've not been playing Black Ops 3 that much, so honestly, guys, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna remove this camo, but as of now, you can buy this camo, and it only costs $1.99. And to be more specific, as you can see, it says purchased for me, but it actually costs 200 COD points, and 200 COD points cost $1.99. So you're basically spending only $1.99. So anyways, guys, we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and look at how this camo looks in creator class. So we're over here in the creator class menu. We're gonna go ahead and look at class set number 1, and we're gonna go ahead and look at the actual camo on the Razorback. So as you can see, let me go ahead and actually describe the camo, and just in case you guys don't know, you actually have to go to extras in order to equip it. But basically, this camo is just kind of the actual like logo of the Call of Duty World League kind of championships. So you just see the logo kind of splattered all over the gun, and you see a bunch of weird like black triangles, yellow stripes, and like kind of like lava orange dots like all over the camo. It's a strange camo, to say the least. It's very weird. It is animated, it glows, and it looks pretty cool, but My only problem with this is it only looks good on some camos. We're gonna go ahead and actually look at how it looks in the KN44. Just look at how it looks in the KN44. It looks really, really good. You can see like the logo clearly. You can see everything clearly. And let's go ahead and look at how it looks in the Dingo. Now, there's a little bit of like kind of weird kind of logos on the Dingo. Like let's go ahead and actually look over here where the actual magazine is. You can actually see that logo looks very, very stretched and very, very weird. But that is an exception. It just looks very fantastic on those two guns. But if we look at the Kuda, on the other hand, it's quite questionable to say the least. You can't even see the logo. You can barely see the logo. As you can see, there's just like half of the logo just all over the gun. It looks strange on the Kuda. And if we look at the Malice, it just looks absolutely atrocious. Like, if this is how the camo really looked, no one would buy it. Just look at it. First of all, you cannot see the actual logo, and it's just stretched out and so tiny, and there's barely any detail on the actual kind of blade itself. Like, you can only see the logo, and in the tip you could like see nothing. You could just see like a couple of dots of kind of like fiery red dots, but other than that, there's nothing on the Malice. So if you guys actually want to put the camo on the Malice, I really do not suggest doing that, because it does look pretty bad. I'll give an exception to the butterfly knife. It does look actually kind of cool, but other than that, the camo looks good on some guns, but not on all of the guns. So guys, we actually obviously have to show you guys some gameplay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a game of Fracture. Of course, there's gonna be bots. I really do not want to play public match right now, but enjoy the background gameplay of the camo. But basically, I'm gonna show you guys all the gameplay and how the camo looks on some of the guns, and I'm just gonna go give you guys my overall opinion on what I think about the camo. So basically, here's how it looks on the Razorback, and as you can see, it looks actually pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and shoot. We're gonna reload. You can see like the little logo there in the bottom where your hand is, but other than that, the camo actually does look pretty cool. You can see the Call of Duty World League logo clearly right there, and overall the camo does look actually pretty cool. It is animated. It's kind of hard to tell, just a tiny bit. Obviously I'm in Nuketown, so the light, I mean the map is very bright, but we're gonna go ahead and pull out the MR6, and as you can see, it looks semi decent on the MR6. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of how it looks on the MR6. We're gonna go ahead and reload. You can actually see the logo where your hand is, where you're actually grabbing the pistol, but other than that, the actual kind of camo does not look that good on the MR6. It does look very good on the Razorback though. I'll have to give you that. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and look at the Pharaoh now. We're only gonna show you guys a couple of the what's it called, the guns with the camo. I'm not gonna show you all the guns with the camo, but I'm gonna show you guys a few. So here's the Pharaoh. It's actually kind of decent. I mean, if we look at other camos on the Pharaoh, they don't look that good, but this camo actually looks pretty cool. You can see the Call of Duty World League logo obviously as part of the camo, but you can see it clearly right there. We're gonna go ahead and actually pull out the Rifty 9 as well, and it does not look good at on the Rifty 9. So on most of the DLC weapons, it doesn't really look that good. You could like barely see the logo. It's just so tiny. But the Pharaoh, it actually does look pretty good. It looks okay for a camo. It's not the best camo in the world, but I guess I could say that it's pretty worth it for $199. So now obviously we gotta look at the Kuda, and if we actually jump into some gameplay, the Kuda actually does not look that bad. If we looked at create a class, it looked atrocious. It looked absolutely bad, but now that we actually jumped into a game, it does not look that bad. You can actually see the Call of Duty World League camo. I mean, not camo, obviously you can see the camo, but you can see the logo clearly right there on the gun. If we go ahead and shoot and reload, you can clearly see everything, and it looks semi decent. I mean, it's not the best camo in the world. It is only just $199, or it is only just 200 COD points, but it does actually look pretty semi decent. Now here it is on the XM53. You can actually see the logo pretty clearly. We're gonna go ahead and shoot and reload. Now you can barely see the whole camo. I mean, you can see the orange dots and all that stuff, but overall it does not look that good on the XM53. But who uses the XM53? I mean, if you're actually taking down score streaks, of course you would use it, but other than that you really wouldn't. Okay, so guys, we're gonna show it on 4 more guns, and then we'll go ahead and give our overall kind of score or rating on this camo. So this is how it looks on the Dingo, and it actually does. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it's hard to explain. I'm gonna go ahead and explain it right now, but you could actually see the Call of Duty World League logo. Obviously, it's part of the camo, but this is one of the more kind of clear looks on the actual gun. Like, you can actually see the logo pretty clear, and you can also see the stripes, which is a big factor as well. But which is actually really cool. What is actually really cool is at the end of the gun, the actual logos kind of look like some weird lava rail. It's hard to explain, but I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in right now. It looks pretty cool. Like, you can see the orange kind of glowing lava type of color just kind of like, I don't know, emit through the gun. It's hard to explain, but it is very cool. Let's go ahead and reload right now. You can see like the little stripes. It kind of reminds me of a banana which is pretty weird, but it does look cool. It looks cool on the Dingo. We're gonna go ahead and look at the butterfly right now. I mean butterfly knife. I said butter knife, but this is the butterfly knife, and it actually does look pretty cool. You can see 2 logos on the actual kind of handle, and then you can see 2 logos on the blade itself as well. But the logos don't look that good. They're so tiny and stretched out. It looks weird, but overall it looks actually kind of cool on the butterfly knife. It glows. It has these like little lava red dots and orange dots. It looks pretty cool overall. I like it. I think it's pretty well detailed, and it looks pretty good for a $199 camo, or $199 camo to be more specific. I'm sorry. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, guys, this is the KN44 with the actual camo itself. Now, if you guys know, or if you guys have been playing like Black Ops 3 and you guys have like a bunch of camos on your KN44, you guys should know that the KN44 probably has the best camo looks between every single gun. Like, if you guys don't know what I mean, basically every camo looks good on the KN44. Every camo has the best kind of detail on the KN44. And now that I'm actually using the Call of Duty World League camo on the KN44, it actually looks pretty cool, and you can see most of the details that were kind of hidden on the different guns. So you can actually see like the banana yellow stripes that obviously it's not an actual banana, but I just call it a banana. But you can actually see like the yellow stripes kind of emitting from the Call of Duty World League logo, and you can see, I think it's like 4 logos on the gun, and you can see all like the different triangles, all the different kind of like red splotches and orange and yellow splotches. And honestly, it looks pretty cool on the KN44. We're gonna go ahead and reload. You can see the whole camo there itself. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not the best camo in the world. It's not better than like Dark Matter or Haptic or Intensity, but it is a pretty decent camo for $199. I mean, like, honestly, if you have like 200 COD points that you can easily spend, or like COD points that you really don't want to use, go ahead and purchase this camo because it is actually pretty cool. Now let's actually look at the Malice. The Malice actually kind of looks pretty cool. If we looked at creator class, it looked horrible, but if we actually look in game, it actually looks pretty decent. I mean, it does not look that bad. You can see the like blue triangle, I'm not blue triangles, you can see the black triangles pretty clearly if you're in the like the sun, or if you're in some light. But you can only see one little Call of Duty World League logo, and it's so stretched and so tiny. And obviously it honestly looks very weird. But other than that, the yellow stripes kind of save this camo. Like, if there were no yellow stripes, the Malice or the camo on the Malice would not look good at all. It would just be nothing but black and one very weird looking logo. But other than that, the camo is pretty decent overall. I mean, it's not the best camo in the world, but keep this in mind, it is only $1.99. So if I would give this a rating, I would give it a 7 or a 6.5 out of 10, because honestly it's a decent camo. It looks good on some guns, but on other guns it just looks completely whack. And actually, if you look at different camos in the game, like most of them look good on every single gun, but this is one of those camos that just look good on a select amount of guns and not every single gun, which is something that really sucks, because this camo is actually pretty cool. I mean, the yellow stripes just look pretty cool, and also like the kind of lava or the yellow splotches around the gun look pretty cool. But sadly, there are some guns that just don't look good at all with this camo. So like I said, a 6.5 out of 10. I would not buy this camo if you had like a ton of money, but if you had like if you only had $2, like if you had nothing but $2, I really would not suggest buying this camo. But if you had like a bunch of money in your actual like PSN account, then like if you have like a lot to spare, then I suggest buying this camo just for fun, just to have it, just for show, you know what I mean? Because honestly, I don't know if they're gonna take out this camo. I don't know if this camo is gonna be rare, but I suggest picking it up while you can, while it lasts. So anyways guys, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will have another video out coming soon, so yes guys, I will be returning to my like regularly uploading videos and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.